Hi everyone, it's Milena again. Welcome to my YouTube channel and thank you a lot for checking my videos out. And today in this video I decided to answer some of your questions, or maybe rather answer some of your requests in some way, if I may say so. So I sometimes receive different, I would say, requests about different topics you would like me to discuss, or maybe let you know how it's different or some of my experience and such. So I recently received this comment from CSI Dreams saying, can you please make a video about your culture and how it's different from UK, USA, Australia? I really like how Eastern Europe is a little traditional and women are quite feminine. So of course I'm gonna speak more about Ukraine, even though I used to spend quite a few years, I would say, in Poland, but maybe, yeah, we'll see how it goes, okay? Anyway, I'm not sure where to start, because talking about how ladies perhaps are more feminine and such, I'm not sure. I don't want to say something which is perhaps wrong and such, but yeah, let's try. So I want to mention some, clothes scenes and like outfits. I mean, like those things that people, Ukrainians, wear. First of all, I want to say that nowadays in Ukraine you can wear, well, you can actually buy different, outfits, different brands and such. And even if you live in a small village or town, you still have the opportunity to order lots of things, almost anything, and such. It all depends, how much you can spend, of course, and what you like or what you dislike, what you think is appropriate in some way, well, it still depends, of course. But yeah, I don't think it's any different from, like, I don't know, France, or, well, here we are talking about those countries, so I don't think it's different from UK even in some way. Maybe less choice in some way, especially if you live in a small village or something, it would be a bit maybe difficult, but still, you can order things, you can maybe go somewhere, travel in a bigger city in Ukraine to buy something nice. And yeah, if you have opportunity, especially. If not, of course, you still gotta see your budget and you gotta like understand what you can and cannot, but still, of course, lots of modern brands which try to maybe recreate some other famous brands. Well, you buy what you can, but still lots of choices, and it's not difficult, not very different from, let's say, UK, because I actually, oh well, let's say maybe not UK, let's talk about London, or well, England, let's put it this way, because I actually have been to London, at least. So yeah, it's like that. And honestly, I want to say that Ukraine is very Americanized. I don't mean it in a bad way, but people of my age, especially in Western Ukraine, they love all those shows and like, well, shows and I would say movies about USA, so they know about things in USA and such. So I mean, they try in some way to maybe do the way Americans do in some way, in a good way. Well, of course, nice things, and they like that style and such. Even some, like, it is celebrated here this Halloween and such, so you know what I mean. So, I would say is that Ukrainians are quite, like, in some way maybe Americanized, in a good way. Another scene though, talking about clothes, I actually didn't finish this, my little speech. Though Ukrainians, they love their traditional costumes, national costumes, we call it actually. It is Ukrainian national costume, and people love it, they cherish it, they think it is very important. By the way, it's not cheap to wear it or to have it, especially if it is handmade. Because those tops, for example, I'll try to show you maybe somehow in this video, maybe some pictures or something. It's not cheap, guys. I mean, yeah, well, especially if it's really nice and like handmade. So ladies can wear skirts, maybe dress, or skirt and like top, maybe some belt special. It is all very traditional. I would say old in some way, perhaps. Well, old is not a good word, but you know what I mean. It's like long time ago where it all started. So yeah, I don't want to say something, you know, super smart too about history that you probably don't know anyway. In some way, I mean, those people who are not that curious, I don't want to like go in some details or even learn myself some details I didn't know just to tell you to be like smart, you know. But yeah, people love it, and I understand why. It definitely looks rich and I would say distinctive. It depends though. I would probably prefer something, you know, between traditional and new, like modern style. I used to have this belt. I don't think I ever had, well, something like that. I had a top, sorta. It wasn't actually, it was more like t-shirt. It was modern part, you know, traditional, so it was something not that expensive. By the way, I received it as a present from my father's sister, my aunt. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it was a long time ago, to be fair, and I'm not sure I still have it. Well, it was a t-shirt, but it was a beautiful one. I really liked it. So well, Ukrainians love that sort of things, and they wear those outfits usually during some traditional holidays, Ukrainian holidays, and also religious holidays. Since Ukrainians, they are quite religious, especially the older ones. Well, I guess it's sort of, you know, in most countries it's like that. Maybe people nowadays are less religious, but still. People love to go to church, especially in small villages, you know, like towns and such. Well, those outfits, again, they are quite different, and yeah, I know my mom has the top. I'm not sure about the skirt, maybe don't. Doesn't to me. And yeah, I had a belt. I had something like that, but not really. Never had a skirt or anything. My brother definitely has, because in school it's sort of like very nice when you wear it. When I was in school, it was rather you can wear that Ukrainian or just simply white one if you don't want to or maybe don't have. Again, I would say that if they're handmade, they can be very expensive. It depends, of course. You can buy something like budget, of course, so it's not like a big deal or anything like that. And yeah, it's interesting, and of course men, it's both men and like ladies. I know that my dad also had that, but I'm not sure he still has this, like, well, I don't know how to call it, not top, probably top. Yeah, what else, guys? So also I heard that, you know, some people think, oh well, I was reading that Ukrainian ladies, they like to look like dolls or something. Makeup, maybe they meant. Yeah, most do, but nowadays lots of girls like to be supernatural, so you know what I mean. It's not like that much. It depends on personality, but yeah, most do. Everyone loves to look good. To be fair, I heard something like that about Italian people. I'm not sure if that's true, but I heard that they love to dress up. Ukrainians love it too, especially those my age, and guys too. Males and females, they love to dress up, they love to look good every day. And I think it's nice in some way. It's nice. So yeah, ladies love makeup, I agree, but it depends. There are lots of, you know, those who don't like it anymore and they think it's unnecessary. Noticed also that when I was maybe teenager, ladies or well girls, they loved dark hair, especially black hair, and even those who are like blonde with blue eyes, you know, they for some reason loved this black hair. I don't know why. I mean, it can look beautiful, amazing, but it depends if it suits you. You know, I mean, some black hair look amazing, and especially if it's natural and it really suits you. I love it actually, but it depends. What else? Also, when I was in high school, what was popular was like straight hair like mine, and I have it natural. And I noticed that even those girls who had like curly or, you know, wavy, they for some reason loved it to be straight. It was like obsession, I'm telling you. I was like, oh my god, I'm so happy I have straight hair. But now I think ladies like it different, and I love curly hair, by the way. I think it looks much more festive, not a right word, it sounds a bit actually maybe not nice. It looks much more like they are making some effort, you know, and mine is like flat and like, even though I love straight hair too, because it's some way, I think it's like dollish, you know, like a doll too. So I like both. I like curly, wavy. Maybe I would like to have a wavy. It looks very nice. So I'm not sure, honestly, guys, what to say. Some people have bizarre taste. I mean, because when you like something which is nice on someone else, but you have it beautifully already, why to go for that, you know? Well, sorry guys, I'm not sure what to say. I think everyone is like unique in their own way. Yeah, what else? Also, I have been told that many people think that in Ukraine, guys, they like short hair, short haircut on themselves, I mean. And yes, for some reason they get it quite short usually, but of course we have guys with like long hair, obviously. It's not like bad or anything, so yeah, it is like that. And yeah, those are things I wanted you to know. I would say that yes, girls try to be feminine and such, but not everyone. Noticed that lately in few years in like my home city, very popular is like long hair for ladies. Don't know. And I want to give you like a little gossip, maybe you're curious since you were asking, that when I was in university in Ukraine, maybe I was 17, 18, my group mates started to date someone, of course, and they had boyfriends, you know. And when we would go to clubs or would gather to go to together in this like cycle of like group mates, they would be like, I'm not sure, I should ask my boyfriend if he will allow me to go. Many of them would be like that, or they would be joking about this, like, I'm not sure if he will allow me to go. Okay, it sounds a bit like, maybe I'm like being a bit trollish right now, but I don't think it is right. Back then I thought maybe it is normal, now I don't think it is right, and there is nothing bad in it because those guys are being like protective maybe in some way. I'd say that yeah, in my region where I'm from, I'm actually from West, by the way, that maybe some guys are a bit like jealous of their like, they want, you know, to know everything about their girlfriend, but still Ukrainians, they date. Of course, you know, it's not like something, they date, they, you know, well, you know what I mean, they go on different like, maybe sometimes travels, it's popular now since Ukraine has like no visa, well, quarantine of course, we have it all, but yeah, they sometimes travel, they do this, you know, they, well, it's just normal, I mean, like in, it's not different from like, I don't know, USA or Australia, I'm sure. So, meaning, yeah, of course it depends, you know, maybe what family you come from, still, or maybe on your religion, because, you know, still we have, well, Ukraine still is becoming like multicultural in some way, I mean, you know what I mean. So yeah, let me know what you want to know, what else I didn't mention, maybe something you are really curious about. And if it's not something crazy to talk about, I don't want to say something really like inappropriate or something that gonna like, you know. But if you are curious about something in particular, let me know. Well, let me know what you think about this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and give this video some thumbs up. I'll see you soon.